Academic integrity means making ethical decisions, asking questions, and following instructions, even when faced with difficult situations. These skills are important now and in your careers where your success and your reputation are at stake. Let's spend a few minutes together thinking more about these issues and how the transition to online learning has affected them. Some students commit academic integrity violations unknowingly, because in some cases it can be difficult to know what is considered an offense. But other students commit offenses knowingly, particularly when they feel pressure or are unprepared for a test, or they think they're helping out a friend, or they don't have the courage to say no to someone who's pressuring them for inappropriate help. Regardless of why it happens, all such infractions are serious and can have significant consequences, even if you're not caught. Online learning has changed how we learn and how we are assessed, and has opened up new opportunities to act honestly or dishonestly. But upholding academic integrity in an online environment is as important as ever. So what is cheating? Policy 71 defines it as trying to gain or give an improper advantage in an academic evaluation. For example, if you're asked to complete an online test independently, you would be cheating if you used an unauthorized aid, such as a solutions manual or an online homework service or an online calculator, or if you obtained unauthorized assistance from a classmate or participated in a group chat during the test. Remember that just checking your answers against what's posted or looking for tips on how to proceed, they are also cheating. On the other hand, using aids and seeking assistance while you're doing ungraded work is almost always permitted to some degree and can be helpful if you're looking for similar problems for extra practice or if you're verifying your answers. It's your responsibility as a student to understand expectations for each of your courses, and if you're not sure what's allowed, ask. Unauthorized collaboration is a type of cheating. It means cooperating with others in whole or in part beyond what the instructor has said is acceptable. Obvious examples include working with other students on a test that's to be done individually, or working together to complete an assignment that's meant to be done individually. A less obvious example is students sharing their detailed work on a project where only high-level collaboration is permitted. If you're not sure what degree of group work is permitted, ask your instructor before collaborating. You want to know where the line between authorized and unauthorized collaboration lies so that you don't cross over it. Another example of unauthorized collaboration is getting too much help from tutors on assignments. In general, tutors should not be doing or changing your work. They can make suggestions on how to improve your work or help you better understand and apply course concepts, but all the work you submit must be your own. Of course, where collaboration is permitted, you should not hesitate to seek out help from the instructor, a TA, other students, a peer success coach, or a tutor, again provided you follow the constraints laid out by the instructor. Many students don't realize that often one act of cheating can involve other related academic offenses. Examples of additional offenses are plagiarism, theft of intellectual property, sharing of confidential academic material, and copyright infringement. Some of these secondary offenses are extremely serious with severe consequences. For example, the standard penalty for theft of intellectual property includes a 2-term suspension. A great practice for online tests is to simulate an in-person test environment. Minimize the temptation and opportunity to cheat. Put away your phone. Close all browser windows except those permitted for the test. Remove all prohibited aids. Refuse to communicate with others in any manner during the test. These steps will also help minimize distractions while you're writing your test. The maximum benefit of one act of cheating is typically at most a small boost in your overall average. But the costs are high. Cheating is not a victimless crime. It undermines the value of a University of Waterloo degree. It undermines the integrity of the engineering profession. Cheating hurts fellow students who are also feeling stress and challenges, but they do not succumb to the temptation to cheat. And don't kid yourself, it carries great personal risk. Virtually all courses in engineering build on one another, and cheating will catch up to you eventually. It's in your interest to develop your skills and practice integrity rather than rely on dishonest methods. Cheating is a slippery slope. If you cheat, even if you're not caught, you'll have to live with the guilt of knowing your marks do not truly reflect your abilities or what you've learned, and your degree will be stained. In the future, you won't be able to look someone in the eye when questioned about your own honesty or past behavior. And if you're caught, the penalties you may face will harm you far more than having a slightly lower mark. Penalties for a first offense include getting 0 on the entire exam or assignment, additional mark reductions, a course failure, and possibly a suspension. I encourage you to decide right now, before temptation arises, to act with integrity. Have courage to tell others that cheating is wrong. It takes courage to be a leader. But one day you can look back proudly at your behavior during the pandemic, and you'll be able to encourage other people, perhaps your own employees or your own children, to act with integrity too. If you have any questions about academic integrity, talk to your instructor or the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Studies. For additional resources, visit the Office of Academic Integrity's website or consult Policy 71.